Hello and welcome to our channel.
We're here to entertain you with some boss movie reactions.
Let's get started. Hello everybody and welcome to Boss Movie Reactions, one of the best movie reaction channel out there, according to you guys. Well, we would never say that.
Well, thank you guys for supporting us and making it such a great channel.
Yeah.
We really love it.
Appreciate the kind words and everything. Now, Boss Lady, you're looking great. You just taped an audition or something, right?
I did. I got my audition in. Yes, it was so fun. So excited because, you know, right now we're in the middle of some tumultuous time in our industry. We don't know what's going on, so it's been a little bit slow. So I am just so thankful that I've been able to have an audition.
All right, sounds good. Now today we're back with the drama, but before that we're gonna say thank you to our latest Patreon supporter. His name is Vigar. Very generous. Thank you, Vigar. We appreciate your support very much. Then we have a few quotes and then we get started. So I'm gonna read the first one. It's Charles YT5VE. He says, another good reaction from you guys.
Aww.
This is one of my favorite channels. You see, people say it. This is one of my favorite channels. Not a lot of over-the-top animation or excessive dialogue, just reacting in the moment, and that's what we're aiming for.
That's all we're doing. We're just being ourselves.
Exactly.
And at Alex9091, oh my god, you guys are so pure. I subscribed. Woohoo! Please never give up. You guys will make it big. That is so sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. We
have two more. Flo says, wow, a beautiful woman on the right with the best laugh there is.
Thank you.
That's great.
Thanks, Flo. And at BenJaLucian1515, Mike is a looker.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I can imagine him in a uniform. Rawr.
I never thought I would get any compliments doing this channel, but sometimes I get it, so thank you so much. Very much appreciate it. That's awesome.
It's awesome.
All right, so today, this movie, of course, was highly recommended after we watched Interstellar.
Oh.
And a lot of people said, oh, you gotta watch The Prestige.
The Prestige? What's that? Oh, okay.
It's
Do
about...
you know anything about it?
I read the log line, and in Hollywood a log line is a one-sentence description of the entire movie, and it is about two magicians competing against each other. And if I'm not mistaken, the Prestige means something impressive like, person or impressive reputation or something like that. So
something fancy.
Yeah, and it's a Christopher Nolan movie, so we have to pay attention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So I guess you guys like Christopher Nolan. We've been watching a lot of his stuff.
Yeah. So here we go.
Okay.
The Prestige. 3, 2, 1, action.
Oh, those are hats.
Are you watching closely?
Watching closely, yes.
Yeah.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. The first part is called the pledge. The magician shows you something ordinary. He shows you this object. Perhaps he asks you to inspect it. The second act is called the turn.
Oh, Christian Bale.
The magician takes the ordinary something and makes it do something extraordinary. Now, you're looking for the secret, but you won't find it. Because, of course, you're not really looking. You don't really want to know. Want to be fooled.
Whoa.
But you wouldn't clap yet, because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back. That's why every magic trick has a third act. The hardest part. The part we call The Prestige.
Oh.
The Prestige. And did Robert Angier, the great Danton, your employer, get to that final part of his trick that night?
No, sir. Something went wrong.
What went wrong?
I saw someone making their way below stage. It was Borden, watching Mr. Angier drown.
So, Mr. Cutter, was this water-filled tank beneath the stage part of Mr. Angier's illusion?
No, it was the tank was brought on for the first trick and then taken off stage. Borden must have placed it under the trapdoor after the interval.
How do you think Mr. Borden was able to move the tank under the trapdoor without anyone noticing?
He's a magician, ask him.
But he didn't do it, he just walked in.
And explain the mechanics of Mr. Angier's illusion.
If I reveal the method here, then the trick is worthless.
How?
Cutter, I see your predicament, but Alfred Borden's life hangs in the balance. If you were prepared to disclose the details to me in private, I might be able to judge their relevance to the case. Might this be an acceptable compromise?
His daughter.
So he's blamed for the death of this guy.
So, that guy died.
Apparently, yeah, but he didn't put the tank there. We just saw him walk in and that's it.
But he was right next to it.
Yeah.
Very suspicious.
Yes.
I don't think he did it either.
My name is Owens. I represent Lord Cordlow, an accomplished amateur magician.
How much for my tricks?
£5,000.
Talk with Fallon.
Yes, I did. He offered to sell me your tricks. All except the most valuable one, the transported man.
Well, I won't forgive myself for selling my greatest trick.
Even for your daughter. The girl will be an orphan, offering your daughter a future. Think it over. And Lord Cordlow would like you to have this as a show of good faith. There's Robert Angier's diary, including the time he spent in Colorado learning your trick.
You never learned my trick.
Really? On his return from Colorado, he mounted a version of the transported man that the papers said was better even than your original.
If you want Angier's secrets, you go dig him up and ask him yourself.
I want your secret, Mr. Borden.
But he wants to know that transported man trick.
Search for answers.
So that's the other guy's diary now, if I understood that correctly.
Oh, yeah.
See, the cipher in his notebook is unlocked by a single word, but it'll still take months to translate his writing and to know his mind.
Mr. Angier, welcome to Colorado Springs.
The whole town has electricity.
Yes, sir.
You're our first guest of the season, Mr. Angier. Your telegram didn't indicate how long you'd be staying with us.
As long as it takes.
The peak's close, sir. For scientific experimentation.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm here.
Visiting somebody.
They live in the boonies. Yes. I guess they don't want neighbors. That's for sure. Extreme danger. Oh.
Ah! Not the welcome I was expecting.
You're the great Danton. I saw your show in London. You guessed every object the audience had in their pockets.
I've come to see Tesla.
Why?
He made a machine for a colleague of mine some time ago. Can you get me a meeting with him?
I'm sorry, Mr. Angier. I simply can't help it.
I'll be staying at the hotel, indefinitely.
Tesla he was going to visit.
Hey, what am I holding?
Your watch.
We were two young men at the start of a great career. Two young men devoted to an illusion.
Which of you brave souls is willing to bind this lovely young woman? If you would tie her wrists, bind her feet.
I guess they're in on the trick.
Really?
I mean, what are the chances they pick exactly those? Oh, yeah, see? Same water tank.
Oh. That is just so freaky.
He's predictable, he's boring. Second-rate tricks.
They're all favourites.
Come on, give me something fresh. He won't even try a bloody bullet catch.
A bullet catch is suicide. All it takes is some smart-ass volunteer to put a button in the barrel.
The point is that a real magician tries to invent something new that other magicians are going to scratch their heads over, you know?
I suppose you have such a trick, Mr. Borden.
Actually, I do.
Would you care to sell it to me?
No.
If you want to see what it takes to make real magic, go to the Tenley. There's a Chinaman there, and he really has what it takes.
Chungling Su.
You two, go and see that show, and whichever one of you can tell me how he does the goldfish bowl trick gets the prize.
Which is?
10 minutes on stage with the top theatrical agent in London. I saw you drop the knot again.
Like I said, the Langford double will hold tighter.
The Langford double isn't a wet knot. It's too dangerous.
We can practice.
Hey, Borden, he said no.
Listen, no more mistakes.
Let's go see the Chinaman. So we have to look for the fishbowl trick.
There it is.
Okay, that is pretty impressive.
So how the heck did he do that?
Look at the man.
This is the trick. This is the performance. This is why no one can detect his method. Total devotion to his art. Utter self-sacrifice.
I can barely lift this thing. It's not even filled with water. Or fish. What? I don't know. Hang on a second. It must be strong as an ox.
He's been pretending to be a cripple for years.
Wow.
Any time he goes out. It's unthinkable.
I've thought of a name for you.
Oh.
The Great Dan Tong.
So that's why he said the old man, that's the performance, because he's acting old and not crippled, but
French.
even in his privacy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's dedication.
Mm-hmm.
Borden writes as if no one but he understood the true nature of magic. But what does he know of self-sacrifice?
Cool shot.
You bloody fool.
Aww.
He killed it! He killed it!
That's funny.
He didn't buy it. Little boy didn't buy it.
He's all right. He's fine. Look at him.
But where's his brother?
Oh.
He's a sharp lad.
Smart little boy.
You're the lucky one today.
So they did kill him.
I don't. Yes, they. Oh yeah, the boy was right. Oh no,
That's brutal.
that's why so many birds. Every time they perform it.
Gosh.
Are you watching closely?
That's what he meant, the other guy, by he's not being dirty. I guess that's a dirty trick, you know.
The secret impresses no one. The trick you use it for is everything.
I don't like that.
Nobody would.
So I'll see you again.
Milk and sugar.
Whoa! How did he do that?
That doesn't seem possible.
No. She literally closed the door.
Yeah.
And he was inside. Okay, that is magic. Oh.
What's in there?
Angier's machine.
That's from the Tesla guy. Colorado Springs, it said.
Yeah.
You built this, Mr. Cutter?
Oh no, sir. This was built by a wizard. A man who can actually do what magicians pretend to do. It's too dangerous.
I'm sure beneath its bells and whistles, it's got a simple and disappointing trick.
It has no trick. It's real.
What? No?
This is the tank Angier drowned in?
Yes. This is the place where the performer's hand reaches through to the trick padlock.
A standard magical apparatus for escapes?
Yet with one important difference. This isn't a trick lock. It's been swished for a real one.
What a way to kill someone.
You see, this water tank was of particular significance to these two men. Particularly awful significance.
If you would tie her wrists, bind her feet around the ankle.
Now it's going to do the more difficult knot, I guess, which is completely unnecessary. Something is going to go wrong this time, right?
Oh, maybe, since they're showing it again.
Exactly.
Holy! Oh my god!
Come on, more force!
Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my god. Oh. No, she did not die. Oh my gosh.
I knew an old sailor once.
And then he died the same
Told
way.
me.
If you think about it.
They pulled him out, but it took him 5 minutes to cough. He said it was like going home.
I'm sorry for your loss, Angie.
Which knot did he tie?
Sorry, I just don't know.
He knows.
You don't know?
Of course he knows.
I'm sorry.
You don't know?
No, I knew something bad. I didn't know she was gonna die.
Good news. We got our first booking today.
Mr. Fallon's mind, you know. He's a very enterprising soul. He's Mr. Fallon.
We can't afford to pay
The
him.
money will come. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'll share half my food with him or something.
You're already going to be doing that with someone else.
Great, we're having a baby. Oh, come here.
Alfred, what's this?
Oh, this is just the trick to wake Ackerman up at the end of my
Catching
act.
the bullet.
Is it the masterpiece?
Bullet catch. Look. Go on, shoot me. Right there.
No, I can't.
No, not there. Shoot me here. Don't. Oh!
What?
How's that?
Yeah, that's not really an impressive trick.
Tell me how you do it.
No, I can't do that.
Well, it is a
Well,
little...
there's a blank in there and you have the bullet already in your hand. I mean, come on.
You don't tell anybody that, I told you. Gunpowder, wadding, then the bullet, ramrod. Hold out your hand. The bullet is not even in the gun when the charge is fired.
Once you know, it's actually very obvious.
You were right.
It's the only way.
I love you very much.
Not today.
What?
Today you don't mean it. Maybe today you're more in love with magic than me.
All right.
Solid metal.
I don't like that one, man.
So, who wants to volunteer?
Oh.
Oh! He slipped
a
something
yeah,
in.
a bullet, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Which knot did you tie, Borden?
This is the other dude.
Oh!
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I thought of myself
gosh.
over that night. One half of me swearing blind that I tied a simple slip knot. The other half convinced that I tied the Langford double. I could never know for sure.
He actually seemed sincere when he said, I don't know.
How can he not know?
This is brutal.
I don't understand how it can be bleeding again. It's just
Ah!
supposed to happen.
Shot his fingers off.
I really felt it. Like, he's a good actor, Christian Bale. I felt like it was my fingers. Oh.
Heard about a booking? Young, up-and-coming magician. Who? You. I want to keep on working.
We should see about an assistant.
I've made some arrangements. Have you settled on a name?
Yes, I have. The great Danton.
His wife.
I don't want to kill doves.
Then stay off the stage. You've got to get your hands dirty if you're going to achieve the impossible.
They should not have to kill. Oh! Scarlett Johansson.
Okay.
It's a whole contraption.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
She's not experienced, but she knows how to present herself. Pretty assistant is the most effective form of misdirection.
We'll require the assistance of 2 volunteers, Mr. Merritt, if you would oblige me.
Put the ground at his foot. Be careful.
So that's supposed to not kill the bird this time.
That's good.
If it works.
You best not be intending to hurt this animal, Mr. Angier.
Of course not.
Ready? Right. 1, 2, 3. Go.
Nice.
And the best part is,
Thought you said I had to get my hands dirty.
someday perhaps you will. I just had to know that you can.
You got a week, John.
Thank you, Mr. Merritt. 2 volunteers, please, a lady and a gentleman, to hold this cage with me. 1 hand on the bottom, 1 hand on the top.
So they're...
Oh, that's the guy. Oh. It's payback time. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Clear out. Anything here in the morning gets burned. I've hired a comedian. You know I hate comedians.
Comedians are safer.
If we can come up with a new trick, change the name of the act.
The name stays.
Right, well then the new trick's gonna have to be irresistible then. Oh, and if you need some inspiration, there's a technical exposition at the Albert Hall this week. Engineers, scientists, you know? That sort of thing captures the public's imagination.
But it's not right because the other guy hurt him and now he hurt 2 innocent people.
Yeah, their pride is so big it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Mind if I join you?
That's the last time I would audience participate. I'll tell you that right now.
That a cipher?
It's simple, but time-consuming to translate, even when you have the 5-letter keyword.
And you're hoping to find a great secret in there.
I've already found it. That's why I'm here. Tesla built one for another magician.
Mr. Tesla has built unusual machines for unusual people, but he would never talk about it.
I just want the machine.
Finish your drink. Our equipment requires a great deal of current. We do our tests when the townspeople are asleep. Mr. Tesla doesn't want to scare anyone.
So pretty.
Where are the wires?
That's what I was thinking.
Exactly.
True.
And where's the generator?
You saw it last week.
That must be 10 miles from here.
15.
I'll send word for you in a few days, Mr. Angier.
Magic. Real magic.
I can't wait to see where this goes.
I know, I have no idea. Although the guy gets drowned.
Doing the transporting man trick, which we haven't seen yet.
Ah, Tesla.
Some special presentation or something.
Objections have been raised. That looks safe to you?
Part of Thomas Edison's smear campaign
To reconsider his presence.
Ah, he's here too. Ooh.
I wouldn't feel comfortable sitting in here.
Neither do they.
Yeah, but they actually sat down while that was happening. You gonna follow him? I do like that suit Hugh Jackman has on and his hat. He looks debonair.
I will look it up later.
You don't know that word?
I love you.
You see, today it's true.
I saw happiness. Happiness that should have been mine. But I was wrong. His notebook reveals that he never had the life that I envied.
They're taking her away.
fellows, I'll reconsider. Take it. Just for the best.
Finally, a breakthrough. Tesla's agreed to see me.
It's perfectly safe.
What do you say?
It's perfectly safe. Heard that before.
No, it's not. Look at it. Whoa!
So, this is the great Denton. Hold out other hand.
What's conducting the electricity?
Our bodies, Mr. Angier, are quite capable of conducting and indeed producing energy.
Dude is charged.
I need something impossible.
Nothing is impossible, Mr. Angier. What you want is simply expensive.
Price is not an object.
Perhaps not, but have you considered the cost?
I'm not sure I follow.
Go home. I can recognize an obsession.
If you understand an obsession, then you know you won't change my mind.
True.
So be it.
Okay. It's building the machine.
What are you doing?
Research.
You're going to do something to that man, aren't you? Carter's hoping that you'll let things lie. He says that if Borden thinks things are even between you two...
Even? My wife? For a couple of these fingers?
You're going to need a better disguise.
Boring.
Need a volunteer?
What happened?
He had a new trick.
The transporting man now.
Was it good?
It was the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
The trick was too good. It was too simple.
Why, how does he do it?
He uses a double.
No. It's too simple. This is a complex illusion.
You only say that because you don't know the method. It's a double that comes out at the end. It's the only way.
I've seen him perform the trick 3 times now, Mr. Carter. The Prestige is the same man.
No, it's not.
The same man comes out of that second cabinet, I promise you.
It's the same man. He wears padded gloves to hide his damaged fingers, but if you look closely, you can tell.
He doesn't know how to sell his trick to an audience, but I do.
Yeah, well, we can use it as a climax of the show.
The man stole my life. I'm gonna steal his trick.
We've got to find someone who looks like you on stage.
He doesn't use a double.
And the only way that I know how to do it is to find you a bloody good double.
Take a good look. Let's get out there and find me.
Makes the most sense. I mean, Occam's razor, right? What else?
What's that?
Magic.
Well,
It's for you.
What's this for?
Oh, new house.
I can't believe it. Thank you. Thank you.
Where's my house?
it's coming. You know it is.
Mr. Katzer, Mr. Angier, I'd like you to meet Gerald Root.
A pleasure. Pleasure to meet you, fine gentlemen.
Oh, wow.
Would you like for me to tell you a little joke?
He does look like him. But, like,
Yes? Are you laughing now?
He's out of his mind.
Of course he is. He's an out-of-work actor.
He's perfect. He needs a little help, but when I get done with him, he could be your brother.
I don't need him to be my brother. I need him to be me.
Give me a month.
Oh, this guy.
It's a loose cannon.
He's an out-of-work actor.
So you open the door and...
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
Come on.
So if you come down through there, does Root go up through there?
Yep.
That's where the water tank is going to be.
Oh, maybe the guy in the tank was the other guy.
Oh, the double?
Ready to meet yourself, Mr. Angier?
All I have to do is keep myself stinking drunk and no one will be able to tell the difference.
Have a little faith, sir.
Looks like him.
That probably is him.
Is it?
Playing the double.
Okay. Oh, it is him.
I did deny no prisoners.
You look wonderful.
Oh, thank
Root has to keep a low profile. If anyone sees him, the game's up.
Watch carefully. You will see no trickery. No trickery is employed. What you're about to see is considered safe.
Wow, okay, yep, that's
Whoa!
Nicely done.
Whoa!
That was awesome. Oh!
Oh!
That's not your wife. It's not his girlfriend, I guess I should say.
The manager says he's never seen a reaction like it.
Well, at least he got to see it. I spent the ovation hiding under the stage. No one cares about the man who disappears, the man who goes into the box. They care about the one who comes out the other side.
I care about the man in the box.
Thank you. No, maybe we could switch before the trick.
No, the anticipation of the trick is everything. Once Root opens his mouth, it's over. He can't introduce his trick.
Of course I can. I'm the great Danton.
Root,
What a dilemma.
bloody fool. Anyone could walk in here at any minute.
We need to celebrate properly. What's wrong?
It's a trick. It isn't good enough.
Borden's trick is nothing compared to ours. He has no style.
Oh, he doesn't spend the finale hiding under the stage. I need to know how he does it. I need you to go and work for him.
Work for him? Are you joking?
You'll be my spy. Good girl.
You must be curious to see what so much money has bought you, Mr. Angelo. Your head.
You might want to stand back.
No?
Did it disappear?
No.
I don't understand. Is there a problem, Mr. Tesla?
Yeah, no. Come back next week.
Next week,
It'll be
Mr.
fine. Come back next week. It'll be fine.
I guess it didn't work.
My name is Olivia West.
Yeah, I know who you are.
I'm here to give your show what it's missing.
Yeah? What might that be?
Me. I'm going to tell you the truth. I am here because he sent me here. He wants me to come and work for you and steal your secret.
Well, what's he need my secret for? His trick is top-notch. He vanishes, and then he reappears instantly. On the other side of the stage, mute, overweight, and unless I'm mistaken, very drunk. And tell me, Olivia, does he enjoy taking his bows under the stage?
No, it's killing him. He's obsessed with discovering your methods. There is no future with him.
Root, you're late and more drunk than usual. Now get down below stairs right away.
No.
Ooh.
What, he's blackmailing us?
I was surprised, to tell you the truth. It usually takes him a lot longer to figure it out.
Well, how much does he want?
Well, it makes no difference. We've got to stop doing the trick.
Stop the trick?
We don't do any tricks we can't control.
That's smart.
Just pay him whatever he wants for now. We keep doing the trick until Borden opens, and then we'll phase it out.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon. You gotta...
Cutter was always surprised how fast Root turned bad.
And who are you? I am a humble admirer and a fellow practitioner.
Hugh Jackman plays that drunk guy amazingly.
Oh, yeah.
Sisters.
Get up there.
Your land, I used a double. I see, very good. Well, bad. What I didn't count on was that when I incorporated this bloke into my act, he had complete power over me. Complete power, you say?
Manipulation again.
What you're about to see is considered safe.
Somebody remove the cushion.
Oh my gosh!
Bastard. Wrong guy.
Wow.
He's ruining everything.
The other guy did do stuff to him too.
Too much magic for my stage at the Pantages across the street.
Wow.
That is just so savage.
Don't know how Borden found him. Do you think it was her?
He's taken everything from me. My wife, my career, now you.
What do you mean? You sent me...
I sent you to steal his secret, not to improve his act. Then how does he do it?
Cutter was right. He uses a double. I've seen things. Makeup, glasses, wigs.
It's misdirection. He leaves those things lying around to make you think he's using a double.
Think you can see everything, don't you? His notebook.
You stole it?
Borrowed it for tonight. I thought you could translate.
No one can. It's Cipher, even with a keyword, it would take months to decode.
If I don't get that back to him by tomorrow morning, he'll know I took it.
I'll go to his workshop and stage a break-in.
No, you took it.
Yes, me. Not you.
Robert, I have fallen in love with him.
So much going in.
Notebook. And he's just getting started.
Oh.
Some Tesla stuff.
Who is this guy with the beard?
Oh.
A trap. Oh.
Right? I'm alive.
Wow, he shot through the coffin.
What was that all about?
I don't know who that guy exactly is with the beard, but I'm sure we'll learn.
I'm impressed.
Why's that?
You're finally getting your hands dirty. It's what a good trick costs, Angier. Risk, sacrifice.
The sacrifice, I'm afraid, is all gonna be yours, unless you give me what I want.
Which is?
Your method for the transport of man.
You have my notebook.
Useless without the keyword. Write down your method, Mr. Borden. I want the whole method, not the keyword.
The keyword is the method.
Where's mine, you know?
How fast can you dig?
Fallon! You hear me? Fallon!
Did you find your answer?
Well, let's find out then, shall we?
What does it mean?
It means, Cutter, we have a journey ahead of us. To America.
Hello, darling.
I didn't know we were going to be joined for dinner.
Absolutely. Wonderful.
Now, I think my husband's had quite enough.
No, pour the champagne. Sarah, don't talk to me like that.
Mr. Fallon, you might escort Miss Wentz home. My husband's being a bore. I see no reason why the two of you should have to suffer as well.
This evening.
Good night, Mrs. Borden. Good night, Freddie.
Freddie?
Well, that's my name.
Not at home.
Well, I'm not always at home, am I?
Why are you being like this, Alfred?
I had a terrible ordeal today. I thought that something very precious had been lost to me.
What did you lose? I see, more secrets.
Secrets are my life.
Stop, this isn't you. Stop performing.
Thought I had the place to myself, Mr. Brent.
Unexpected guests. They work for Thomas Edison.
Today's most curious development. His assistant came to us. So what could you possibly have to offer me?
You may know how he does his tricks, but you can't understand why no one can see that yours are better. You hide this. But this makes you unique. It shows the audience you aren't using a double. You mustn't hide it. You must display it proudly.
That's a good point.
You can be so much more than he is, and I can show you how.
I think she's telling the truth. But how to be sure? I know a way. She must help me rid ourselves of Angier. Today, Olivia proves her love for me to you, Angier. Yes, Angier. She gave you this notebook at my request. And yes, Tesla is merely the key to my diary, not to my trick. Goodbye, Angier.
Keep tricking each other.
Tricked.
Alan! Tesla never made the machine like the one I asked for. You stole my money because your funding had been cut off. You've been laughing at me all along while using my money to stave off ruin.
But we have not stolen your money.
Then why isn't the machine working?
You need to try different material.
Remember the first shot of the movie?
With all the hats.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look at the kitty.
Oh, that's like one of our kitties. He's like, meow. Oh. Kitty don't like it.
Still alive.
Well, I hope that whatever you were really doing with my money was more worthwhile, Mr. Tesla.
Oh. Get me out of here. There's another kitty. It did. I bet you it works.
Oh, and it's wearing the collar, which he just took off. And those, there are the hats. Oh, there's a second cat now. Okay, now it's all clear. It makes a copy of whatever you put there.
Yeah.
It doesn't really transport it, it makes a copy.
Clone.
A clone, yeah.
Oh, Panther!
LA!
So the machine was working?
These things never quite work as you expect them to, Mr. Angier. We'll send word when it's ready. Don't forget your hat.
Which one is mine?
They're all your hats, Mr. Angier.
Sarah, what are you doing?
Oh, I think I just got it.
What?
So he saw Tesla.
Sarah, whatever
He
you
cloned
need.
himself. That's why the other guy was a dick.
I love you.
And she was like, why are you acting like this? That guy's in love with the mistress.
You mean it today?
Absolutely.
But he just invented the machine right now.
Which makes it so much harder when you don't.
But it's a good thought.
He's had it.
Yeah, it's a good point. It would make sense, yeah.
Sarah, she knows. I mean, at least she knows that something's not right. So do whatever you can to help me. Just convince her that I do love her.
What is it, Freddie?
I said, sometimes it seems wrong.
I've told you before. When you're with me, you're with me. Leave your family at home where they belong.
I'm trying, Olivia.
No, well, what you said makes the most sense so far.
Makes sense, right? Because he was a completely different person.
There are two of them somehow.
And he said Tesla in his note. Man, you really do have to watch closely, like he said in the beginning.
Every word.
Mr. Angier, I didn't think it was necessary to tell Edison's man about the box.
What box?
Oh, the box survived.
I apologize for leaving without saying goodbye. You will find what you are looking for in this box. I add only one suggestion on using the machine. Destroy it. Drop it to the bottom of the deepest ocean. Such a thing will bring you only misery.
Not a chance. Take some balls to step in there.
I was literally just thinking that. Oh my gosh. I could not.
But here at the turn, I must leave you, Borden, sitting there in your cell, reading my diary, awaiting your death for my murder.
Of course, there are two of those now. A few Jackmans.
True.
So, my tricks.
Including the transported man.
You get the rest of it when you bring my daughter here.
Yeah.
I want to say goodbye.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
Olivia means nothing.
Olivia!
I need an assistant.
I'll tell her. I know what
You tell her what?
I know what you really are, Alfred.
Shut up! I don't want to hear it anymore. You can't talk like this.
I can't live like this.
Oh, well, you think I can live like this?
Is he a twin?
Well, what do you want from me?
That would be another option, yes.
I want you to be honest with me. No secrets. Do you love me?
Not today.
Not today?
No.
Yeah, he's a different person.
Yeah, that makes sense. A twin brother or a clone.
Yeah.
It's the only option.
Different guy.
Oh no.
Oh. I didn't see that coming.
Who's there?
I'm looking for an old friend.
I heard about a booking. Nice little theater, good up-and-coming magician.
You're back.
It's good to see you, John. I need your help, John. I'm almost done. There's one thing left. The real transported man. Yeah, I don't want you backstage. I need you front of house managing.
What sort of booking you after?
The sort that Borden can't ignore.
He's gonna kill the other guy.
The guy who fell into the tank is the double.
Yeah.
The clone.
To see you.
You tell me you only wanted to show me one trick. It piqued my interest.
Oh, it's a very clever trick, Mr. Ackerman.
Well, let's get on, shall we?
Turn it on, gentlemen.
Very pretty. He simply disappears?
Third act?
That's not a trick.
The prestige, you have to bring him back.
But he has to come back. There has to be
A prestige?
Exactly. Pardon me. It's very rare to see real magic.
Are you interested in helping us?
Yes.
You want to know the truth about me? I never loved Sarah.
Because he's the other guy.
Part of me did, but the other part didn't.
Different guy.
Yes.
It's inhuman to be so cold. He's back. He's got a new trick. They're saying it's the best London's ever seen.
There'll be 100 performances, no more, no less.
100 performances.
No more, no less.
That means 100 people have to die. Just like the bird, you know?
Oh, yeah, because it's
So every time it will be a clone. Oh my gosh.
Jeez. Brutal.
Let's begin.
He did get his fingers dirty after all. Question would be, is he the real him or is this the clone? Because this is the guy who's gonna fall down, so
yeah,
that would be the clone.
That's the clone.
Unless he kills himself and doesn't kill, you know. I don't know about if they share the same consciousness, but
Man's reach exceeds his imagination.
He's impressed.
He doesn't
like,
know.
Damn. How did he do that?
He's a no-talent magician, and they're calling him the bloody best in England. Why? 50 yards in a second. In a second! And all that we know is he uses a trapdoor. Ah, brilliant. What is going on under that stage? Huh? Why can't you outthink him?
Man in the box.
They do this every night, after each performance. Yeah?
That's savage, man. That's why he hires blind people, so they don't see what really is going on.
No, he's disappointed.
I told you, John. I don't want you backstage on this one. We come up on stage now so that you can examine the machine for yourself.
Go. You should. Yeah.
No, he won't be able to figure it out.
Ah, he's taking his own detour.
I'm part of the bloody action, fool!
Now he's gonna witness it, and then he's gonna be blamed for it too.
Yeah.
Wow, what an eerie moment to discover that, man. Even though if he sees happening, he still doesn't know what's going on.
Where's the bloody key? Where's the bloody key?
He actually tries to save him.
What have you done?
Oh, this is brutal.
Just another bird. They both don't know.
You have been found guilty of the murder of Robert Andrew. You will be hanged by the neck until dead.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Owens. There is one particular item that I would like to...
You would like to...
buy.
This is the machine?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm afraid Lord Cordler was adamant about purchasing this particular item.
Got a visitor.
Hello, my love. How are you? I've missed you so much. Everything is gonna be all right. You must be Lord Cowler.
Cordler. Yes, I am. I always have been.
Oh, there he is.
Whoa. What a twist.
Mm-hmm.
All I wanted to do was prove that I was a better magician, but you couldn't leave me alone.
I don't know what you've done.
Whoa.
But you're not afraid to get your hands dirty anymore, are you?
No, not anymore. And I win. Because no one cares about the man in the box, the man who disappears.
You win. This ain't a bloody competition anymore, Angier. This is my little girl's life.
Well, she'll be looked after. Goodbye, Professor. Come on, darling.
No. Stop, darling. Stop, look. That's what you're after. Take it.
Secret.
Your secret?
Yeah.
But whatever your secret was, you have to agree. Mine is better.
Oh.
No. Jess. I'm gonna take you home soon. I promise.
For God's sake.
I promise. I love you.
Come on.
I love you, Jess.
Angier! They're gonna bloody hang me! They're gonna bloody hang me! You can put a stop to this now! Angier!
And he just lets him die, even knowing that he didn't do it.
There's a gentleman waiting.
Talking about dirty hands.
Hello, Cutter. You're still alive. How is it you're still alive, Robert? I saw you on a slab, for God's sake. I came here to beg Lord Coldlow to let me destroy that machine.
You don't have to. I'm going to make sure that machine is never used again. John, I tried not to involve you.
Go alone now. Both of us.
Mm-hmm.
You go live your life in full now, all right? You live for both of us.
I thought it would be his twin brother, but he doesn't look
He
like
looks
him at
nothing like him, but they...
all. Makeup and stuff.
Yeah. But maybe if he cleans up, he'll look like him.
I once told you about a sailor who described drowning to me.
Yes, he said it was like going home.
I was lying. He said it was agony.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alfred Borden, this day in the name of the King and the High Court.
Oh, I think I know what they're going to do. He's actually going to die, but his twin brother is going to appear. It's the last magic trick he can perform that he will never figure out or not.
Do you have anything to say?
Oh.
Bearded man. Ah, 2 fingers.
Ah. That is crazy.
A twin. You poor fella.
Oh, it was him, yeah.
The whole time.
Prosthetics. Must have cut off his fingers too.
Yeah.
Were you the one who went into the box? Or the one who came back out? Cutter knew, but I told him it was too simple, too easy.
No. Simple maybe, but not easy. There's nothing easy about 2 men sharing one life.
Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
That's dedication to a trick.
What about Olivia and her wife?
We each loved one of them.
Yeah.
See, sacrifice, Robert. That's the price of a good trick.
It's a high price.
But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I've made sacrifices.
It takes nothing to steal another man's work.
It takes everything.
No, wait, I'm not...
Rehearsal.
It took courage to climb into that machine every night, not knowing if I'd be the man in the box. Or the prestige.
So they do share consciousness.
Really terrible things, Robert. And all for nothing.
For nothing? You never understood why we did this. You really don't know. It was the look on their faces.
Wow, great acting.
Every magic trick consists of 3 parts, or acts. The first part is called the pledge. The magician shows you something ordinary. The second act is called the turn. The magician takes the ordinary something and makes it into something extraordinary. But you wouldn't clap yet, because making something disappear isn't enough. You have to bring it back. Now you're looking for the secret. But you won't find it because, of course, you're not really looking. You don't really want to work it out. You want to be fooled.
Whoa. Wow. This guy knows how to make movies. Wow. Whew. What a twist.
Yeah, it's like...
When you said it was going to be about magic, I thought, we're going to like watch a bunch of like magic tricks and...
Well, we did.
We did, but it wasn't like... It wasn't the whole point of it. I mean, it was, but it wasn't
it's
like...
all the stuff behind
yeah,
it.
Yeah, it was so much more, which I didn't...
Oh
I had no idea it would be. Whew. That was a
trip.
Jinx!
Yeah.
Go for the pussy.
Wow, I mean... And we came very, very close to... I mean,
I did say twin. I said, it's the clone. Like, when they showed the Nikola Tesla, I was like, oh, they probably cloned him, and
very
that's another.
On.
But...
Which then it turned out
later,
to be a twin, but it was very close.
But I even said it, too. I said, it's got to... Like, when she said, I know what you are, I said, it's got to be a twin, because... But, you know...
Man, all those twists, psychologically speaking...
But the guy cut off his finger? Oh my gosh!
That's what it takes. That's what
that is
trick.
Sacrifice for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be like, we're done with... We're gonna enter a new profession. We're done with magic. Like, I would not do it. Yeah, I'd be like, okay, it's time to become doctors. So I don't know. But I would definitely not. I'd be like, I'm done.
Man, they pushed it so far.
Wow.
And then the guy signing up for 100 performances, knowing you're going to sacrifice 100 people. And he said he never knew if he's going to be the man on stage or the man in the box. Or, you know, or
How
the
could
man,
he not know?
Because they share the consciousness, so you kind of can't see the difference anymore. It's just you. So you either the man in the box or the man appearing. And drowning is a horrifying experience, so how to go through
what I think he should have done is had a clone that
mark him.
that's like the regular guy, and then the real guy is always the one who's waiting behind, you know, the house. Hold on. But like, and then the clone is always the one that enters that little thing.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but if you share the consciousness, it's just the same person.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I don't know about that.
That's why he said he never knows which one he's going to be, because he's both.
Oh wow, that's scary. I mean, that is sacrifice in his own right. Ugh.
Wow.
Again, new profession time.
Yeah. Well,
anyway,
that was awesome, and we'll give it some thoughts, and we'll definitely create an afterthoughts video. You're welcome to check that out too. But thank you so much for this awesome recommendation. This is a movie that's going to give us a lot of thoughts still afterwards. So thank you, and we see you next time. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.